What up, fam? It's your boy CJ Richardson. Welcome to We Talk Sports, man. Week one reaction. I'm gonna have my panel on with me in a few minutes, guys. We're gonna discuss the game. I know everybody is frustrated. You got a lot on your mind. Tonight is the night we're gonna get all of it off and just see what's going on with Cowboy Nation. And we're gonna take a look around the NFL and just talk sports, man. You know, I had a great weekend. The Cowboys lost the game, but look, let me be the first one to tell you that all is not lost. It was one game. We're 0-1. Things are going to be okay, man. If you're a football fan, these type of things happen. We lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, the GOAT. You know, Dak Prescott got injured. Some of you didn't like him anyway. We just need to calm down. What's up, Justin Ross? How are you doing? What's up, Corey Scott? How y'all doing out there tonight, man? If you're checking in on the program, just let me know where you're checking in from, man. What I want to do tonight, man, I know a lot of people are angry. I want you to vent, but I want it to be a controlled vent. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear your whole life story when you talk about what's going on with the Cowboy Nation. Just give me what you got briefly. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody's frustrated. I ain't even mad. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm not mad. How you gonna be mad when you already know you got rid of essential players and you didn't replace them? You got rid of Amari Cooper. You didn't replace him. Cedric Wilson, a budding star. You got rid of him. You didn't place him. Gallup is hurt, so he's not on the team. Tyron Smith is hurt. He's not there. Lyle Collins, he might have been a liability of holding every now and then. He's not there. We didn't get better in the offseason. You know, we played Tampa Bay the second time in a row. First game of the year, we lost both of them. Played better the first time, but yesterday it was a no-show. And it wasn't just a one-man no-show. A lot of people didn't show up. A lot of people, this whole team didn't show up. The coaching staff didn't show up. It was a lot going on. So what I need everybody to do is take a chill pill. Still America's team. Still the greatest. I'm still a Cowboy fan. Hold up. I got to rep hard. Don't rep it off. Go ahead and put my chain on. You know, match my swag. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. I ain't like Mike McCarthy before the game. What changed? I ain't like some of the play calling before the game. Well, what changed? I know Tank won't gonna do nothing before the game. Well, what changed? I know Jared Jones won't gonna do nothing in free agency. What changed? So why I'm mad? I'm not mad. My grandmama told me a long time ago, if you already know what you got, boy, you better accept it. You better give it your best shot, because that's what we did. With what we had, that was it. Congratulations, Tampa Bay. You won the game. You 1-0. Cowboys 0-1. Looking forward to Cincinnati Bengals. That's just what it is. Hey, look, right now I'm about to bring the panel on, and we're gonna see what they got to say about this thing, man. We'll take some comments in the comment section. We'll talk about those as well, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. First thing I'm gonna do is bring on my right hand man, John Bean. He said he wanted to join us tonight. Here you go. Oh, what up, JB?
Going on?
Hey, man, it's week one. I'm 0-1, you know, but I'm still here. That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with you?
Same old, same old. Still kicking it.
Okay.
Just yeah. Everything you said before, it's all true. We knew Jerry Jones wouldn't do nothing. I think it's got to do a lot with Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones just sitting back. But
Hey, I'm gonna bring on the
we knew
panel,
what was gonna happen.
I'm gonna bring the panel on, and we'll get a group discussion going, and we'll talk about everything. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring Justin on. I see him here. What up, Justin?
Not much, not much.
How you
So
feel? How the L taste in your mouth? I'm a Cowboy fan. I got it too.
I had us losing this game though.
You did?
Yeah, I thought it'd be closer,
Okay.
but I had us losing this game.
All right then. I'm gonna move on to the next person on the panel. Bring Monique in. What up, Monique?
Hi. Hey, how are you?
Just give me a couple of words. How you feeling right now? I'm just running a little taste test right now. See how y'all. What's the taste in your mouth to see what we gonna. If this gonna be cool or y'all gonna be fed up. How you feeling right now?
The same. Better than I was yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday I was bitter, even though I knew that this was coming. The writing's been on the wall, but I'm better today. I'm over it today.
All right. Cool. Love that. See if we got some more people. I think we got a few more coming. Let me see if I can get to them. You know, when it's a lot of y'all, I have to scroll down. All right. Got my man Rodney. What's up, Rodney?
So, Rodney,
How you doing tonight, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Okay, what that taste in your mouth? What kind of taste you got in your mouth?
It's a little stale, but you know, I feel good because you know we still 5-time Super Bowl champions. So,
all right, good deal.
some of y'all franchises took 100 years to get one.
I got you. All right, let's bring our last person in here. See how she's feeling tonight. What's happening, Diane? How are you?
Good evening. Hey, everybody. Hey, well, we missed you down in Dallas.
You know what? I couldn't make it. I'm so sad I couldn't make it.
Maybe next time.
Next time.
That's just what it is, man. All right. We had a great time down in Dallas too, man.
We did. You know,
had a little birthday dinner. Rodney put all that together. You know, inboxing people. People think I did it, Rodney. Like I knew what was going on. I knew something about it, but they think I put all that together. I ain't inbox nobody. I ain't hit nothing. I get to the restaurant here, they come with cookies and surprises. And stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Surprise, nuggle. Hey, I appreciate y'all for appreciate you, Rodney, first of all, for putting that birthday dinner together. My man planned it. I told him where I wanted to go. That's the only thing I did, right, Rodney? I said where I wanted to go. Him and Caesar said, we got you, bro. And then next thing I know, we invited a few more people. Galen didn't show up because he was busy.
Yeah.
Diane showed up. Doris showed up. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Made a brother felt like he was getting younger again. You know?
We appreciate you, CJ. You know, you take care of you know, your family and friends in the community.
I appreciate
and we just want to return the favor, you know, give you your flowers.
I thank you. Right now, we got to get into some family business too. Cowboy Nation. I need each one of y'all to give me 15 seconds of your true gut feelings of how you felt during the game. Tell me how you felt. Monique, I'm gonna go with you first.
Even though my expectations were low for the season as a whole,
right,
I was still shocked at what it just looked like. Lack of preparation, just completely lost. And I'm speaking on the offense, not the defense so much.
Okay.
But the offense, like just being honest, even before he got injured, that looked a little shaky to me.
All right, we'll get more into that. We're gonna keep the panel going. How did you feel, Diane?
Well, you know, I was in stadium, so I was excited.
No, for real? She was in stadium, y'all. I'm just messing with you, Diane.
So I was excited. However, you know, I just expected a little bit more. I mean, from both teams.
Right.
I mean, yes, the scoring was very low, not what I expected. I expected for us to kind of move the ball, run the ball even more. We didn't even gain any yardage like that. So game day, I mean, I was excited, but then at the end of the night, I was a little disappointed, but we'll talk more about that.
How about you, John? How was you feeling?
Sad, man. I look forward to that game all day long. And my baby girl comes over to me. She want to wear Cowboy stuff, and I felt like I did a little child abuse on Sunday by putting her in the Cowboy stuff.
Oh wow!
It was I expected what everybody else said, but I do think that the team, Dak, and some of our stars need to see some spring preseason.
All right.
Because
what about you,
there.
Rodney?
At the beginning of the game, I was hyped, about to lose my voice. But towards the third quarter, it was just like I was just kind of stale, just, you know, kind of over it a little bit.
Okay. I felt this. I was disappointed overall, but I was excited at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was my birthday. I was in the home of my favorite team. I was damn near on the field. We had great seats. You know what I'm saying? The fans were hyping. They were into the game. And we came up short However, nobody picked us to win that game anyway. So the loss didn't really upset me. The effort did. The coaching did. The preparedness did. It's like I was watching the last year's team. I can take a loss. The injury really is what bothered me. When Dak got hurt, that kind of like, whoa, here we go again. And we already know what we've seen when Dak Prescott is injured. I'm not saying Cooper Rush can't hold it down for 4 to 6 games, but if they were harassing Dak, you know Cooper Rush is going to get harassed as well. So I guess disappointed is what I'm thinking. So now that we're 0-1, we got Cincinnati coming in.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, I ain't see you, Justin. I ain't see you up there. You quiet. My bad. Justin, how did you feel? You and Rodney look like twins. My bad.
Initially I was excited, and then pretty much my hat pretty much shows how I felt with the upside down Dallas, because that's how I felt after watching it.
I got you. Okay. All right. So now we're going to Cincinnati. How are you guys feeling about Cincinnati? I'm gonna just drop that right on you real quick. And we'll start
I
with
did watch the game, Cincinnati's game, right? They went into overtime.
Right.
And they rallied. They rallied in the end. I mean, they lost, but they fought till the end. So our offense needs some help. But I think they're prepared. I'm gonna put it out there. I think they're better prepared than we are. I am excited to see what Cooper Rush can do, but I am not confident that we'll be able to pull it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, John?
I'm not concerned about the defense. I am concerned about Rush. Just like you said, they're already harassing Dak. They're gonna kill Rush. I think that they need to have a competition this week between Will Grier. I think that Will Grier is a better spot because he's got more of a game like Dak.
Okay. What about you, Rodney?
I feel I don't think we're gonna win this game because we got so many issues other than the quarterback position. That offensive line is in shambles. That defense can't get any pressure. We got a high-power offense coming into Dallas with Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, and the cat from LSU. I mean, that defense is pretty solid as well. So, I mean, I'm always, hoping and wishing we can. Hopefully we can pull a win out. But just looking at our roster as it's constructed right now, I don't think
what you got, Justin?
I believe we can win this game 21-17.
Good deal.
And I say that because they're going to be short T. Higgins. T. Higgins is still in concussion protocol, and he's out. So I think that helps us. That's one less weapon that we have to worry about offensively. I do believe Zeke had 5.3, was carrying the ball for 5.3 yards. And if we stayed with Zeke with the hot hand in Tampa, we probably would have fared better offensively. So I think Zeke looks like himself, and we just need to ride it in the Cincinnati game heavy.
What you got, Monique?
If we have to come from behind, I believe it's probably going to be a loss. But if Cooper miraculously can hold the team together and the offense can stay together and we can get a little bit of a lead and keep it, then we might have a shot. But I'm 50-50. It's a toss-up for me.
All right. Well, saving the best for last. Y'all better snap out of that bullshit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Cincinnati getting their whipped this week, okay? I don't get Joe Burrow, Daniel Burrow, Mama Burrow, and all the goddamn Burrows. You go to the Burrow in New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey. You know, you can dig a hole and call it a burrow. Somebody is getting they swept this week. I'm tired of this. And all I gotta say is Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush. That's my dude right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't give a what nobody say. We ain't beating Cincinnati. You don't know why? Because nobody think we're supposed to beat them. That's why we gonna beat them. And if I have to run out on the field on the 50-yard line, bucket, we win.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, man, it's our squad, man. I need a win. We need to get this win, man. And I think with Dak's injury, it'll galvanize the troops because I know the offensive line is gonna feel like they let him down. That man was under a lot of pressure all day, and Dak wasn't having his best game. Let me be the first to say that. Let's talk about Dak Prescott right now. Dak was not having his best game. He wasn't. However, let's make no mistake about it. Dak Prescott is the best thing. Him and number 11, 4 and 11 is the best thing Dallas Cowboys got going for them, had going for them. Point blank, period. Whether you like Dak Prescott or not, you know. Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, Dak Prescott. Named, if you give me 3 better quarterbacks in the last 26 years, tell me who they are for the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't forget Staubach.
I said the last 26 years.
My bad.
About 90, boy.
That was 100 years ago.
We've had good stability at the QB position. How about that?
Hey, but I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Quincy Carter wasn't bad.
He had a
Stay off
good
the
year.
cocaine. Stay off the cocaine.
That was crack.
That was Quincy Carter.
Hey, I was gonna say the same thing. Don't do Quincy like that.
Hey, Quincy got his life back together, but he's not a top 20 Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Quincy spent too much time with Sam Hurd.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But my point is, I'm looking for us to win this game, man. All right, let's talk about Dak Prescott, man. Dak was 7th year, man, and he's gonna miss 4 to 8 weeks. So Cooper Rush is gonna have to hold it down. And Dak, rightfully so, you signed a big contract, you get all the money, all the pressure is on you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the defensive line is inconsistent, rebuilding. We got a rookie at left tackle. Tyron Smith stays hurt. You know, we had 2 perennial Pro Bowlers that's not on the line anymore. We got rid of Lyle Collins with his holding self. You know, Terrence Steele, sometimes he plays well, sometimes he don't. Tyler Biadasz, or whatever you want to call him, is a holding penalty. To be honest, he's a holding penalty in the making. You know, we got to protect. If you spend $40 million on something per year, shouldn't you want to protect it? You know, so I need to know right now with the panel and everybody that's watching, what are your true feelings about Dak Prescott? I need to know who I'm talking to on this panel. Diane, we'll start with you. What are your true feelings about Dak Prescott?
Okay, so I think Jerry Jones, this is what I think. I'm not going to say that Dax is becoming like injury prone or anything like that. But, I mean, we didn't play him at all for preseason. I get it. I feel it's a lot of pressure on him to carry the team, you know, and let's be real. One man can't carry the team. I hate to say it. One man cannot carry the team. We need to build up all the players. What's his name? CeeDee Lamb. He's good, but he's still.
But we're not talking about CeeDee Lamb. We're talking about. Okay, I just want Dak Prescott. That's what we're talking about. How do you feel about Dak?
He cannot carry the whole team. If he continue to be injured, we'll just have a same season like we did previously.
Okay. What do you think, John?
I don't think he's coming back in week 4. I think he's gonna come back maybe later. You know, I heard Jerry Jones say he's thinking about week 4.
We're not talking about Jerry right now. And what do you think?
Dax ain't coming back. Come on now, let me talk.
No, I mean, you ain't got that long. We got 6 people, and we got to keep it rolling.
Okay.
So
all right.
I just asked you what you thought about Dak Prescott.
He ain't coming back before 6.
Okay.
I think he's injury prone. He cannot carry the team by himself.
7 years, 2 injuries. That's injury prone. Well, what is Tyron Smith? I'm gonna just ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot. What is Tyron Smith?
Well, yeah.
So next time you speak of injury prone, if you don't say Tyron Smith, don't come back.
But we talking about that. That's what you
No,
just
no,
said.
we are, but you're talking about injury
Talking about
prone.
nobody else.
No, we're talking about injury prone though. Okay.
We're talking about
So
that.
you borderline right now.
That's the
Go ahead,
QB
John.
though. That's the QB. We talking about Dax.
We were until you got off target. But anyway,
you said,
John.
I'm on target. We talking
Hey,
about
John.
Dax. The
Hey,
QB
John.
cannot
I need to talk to John right now.
Hey, I love Dak like everybody else does.
Right.
I wish that Dak got more protection.
Right.
He's a great quarterback. I do like his skill set, but there's some things about it. Like I wish he would go outside the playbook sometime and take over the game, like
Okay.
a lot of
Good point.
quarterbacks do. And he never does. He's faced in a whack ass fucking script. My bad.
Hey,
I'm
whoa.
sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
What do you think, Rodney?
Dak Prescott is my guy. He's been my guy since day one. And it is tough carrying the team. The GM is not putting a lot of pieces, a great offensive line around him so that he can be successful, because when he does have the time, he does find his receivers.
Gotcha.
And to the people who think he can't read coverages,
Right.
I think he's in the top 3 with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady as I think the most 400, 300 yards passing seasons.
Right.
So obviously he can read coverages because he threw
obviously.
37 touchdowns. So you know what I'm saying?
What do you think, Monique?
Yeah.
I'm Dak from the beginning to the middle to the end.
Got it.
I am always behind him 100%. And if he doesn't have a line in front of him, we cannot expect him to perform like he normally would. He can't fight his line and the coaching at the same time. So I'm behind Dak. That's it for me.
What you got, Justin?
100%.
I'm team Dak as well. So much to the point I got a Dak Prescott helmet made in a replica for him. So, but my thing is, I don't appreciate the fans throwing trash at him as he ran off the field. This man played.
Oh, that was
this
corny.
man
I've
played
seen that real time
last year with a calf injury that needed surgery and gutted it out. And I'm like, that's what you want in your quarterback.
Right.
He said all the right things in a contract year and never trashed the organization. He's a consummate pro. And I think that gets overshadowed a lot.
All right. Before I go, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Charlotte Denise says he's all right, and why we still don't have a backup quarterback. Hey, Jerry Jones is the GM. That answers that question. In Dak we trust is what Bates Hizzy said. Right on. I'm right there with you, brother. In Dak we trust. Leacher Rose says she's not a Dak fan. Hey, I'm not sure. Valerie Jackson Andrews says I think he's a repeat of Romo. He's not a consistent player. I mean, he's won more than he's lost, and he's won just as many division titles as Romo did his whole career. So I don't know. I have to second guess you on that. Regina Sheldon says Team Dak. Antonio Uptown Price says we will be fine. That's yet to be seen, brother. Only played one game. Dak just got hurt. Larry Douglas says good evening, everyone. Hey, good evening, man. Hey, here's my thing about Dak Prescott. He's a 4th round pick out of Mississippi State. He had tough shoes to fill when he came in because everybody loved Romo, even though Romo never won anything, So his first year, people, even when Dak was winning those games, 13-3, put Romo back in the game. Then Romo went out there in some cleanup. I think the last week of the season, we played Philly, and Romo threw a touchdown pass at the end. See, that's why you should put Romo back in. But the truth is about Dak Prescott, man, with the hand he has been dealt, he's overachieved. I need somebody to hear that. He's overachieved with the hand he has been dealt. Every year, it's something different. It's something different every year with the Cowboys. It's not the kicker, it's the line. If it's not the line, it's the defensive ends. If it's not the defensive ends, it's the safeties or the corner. It's always something. Even when Dak gets the team to lead in the 4th quarter, he's standing on the sideline. The other team used to go down the field and score, and we blame Dak again. However, he's not injury prone. He's injured right now, freak accident of the thumb. That doesn't make you injury prone. He'll come back, finish out the year strong, and still be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the league. They don't give you $160 million with a no trade clause if you're not a good quarterback. They just don't do that. It doesn't. Even the Dallas Cowboys don't do that. So Dak to me has been consistent. Him and Zeke together collectively since they've been in the league have been the fuel that stirs our fire. Before they got there, 8-8, 8-8, whatever. Y'all know the records. So they've been highlights. Now Zeke, his performance is declining, but the one thing he has in common with his declining performance is that offensive line. Every time our offensive line is healthy, Zeke's doing just fine. Every time we have to replace somebody, Dak and Zeke, they both do bad. So I'm team Dak as well. And that's all I got to say about that. Antonio Tin Man Collins says Kellen Moore got to go to the run.
Yes.
I think Kellen Moore is in a tough spot too, because we got a lame duck head coach. I'm just gonna put it out there. Mike McCarthy is just there.
Facts.
If we win, he gets all the credit. If we lose, everybody blames Cooper Rush. So I guess right now we'll segue into how do you guys feel about and 30 seconds apiece, because we got to keep this thing moving. How do we feel about the coaching staff offensively first, then we'll go defensively? How do you feel about Kellen Moore? And I'm gonna go ahead and include Mike McCarthy as well, because when Kellen Moore is calling those plays, they go right through Mike McCarthy's headset as well. Okay, so Monique, we're gonna start with you on this one. How do you feel about your head coach right now, Mike McCarthy, and him facilitating or basically approving every play that's called through the offense, because it comes right through his head with Kellen Moore? So how do you feel about that combo, offensive coordinator, head coach, and the play calling going into the game?
Well, I feel like McCarthy was a splashy enough hire in Jerry's eyes at the time, but
Right.
he wasn't the right hire. I think he is just there filling space. And what I don't understand is why he doesn't take the play calling away from Kellen, because either way it goes, Jerry don't fire coaches mid-season. You know your days are numbered anyway. So if coaching is what you want to do what you have to do and call the plays. Like, do you want your legacy to be that you were a lame duck coach? Or do you want to do like players do and audition for the next? Because the seat is hot, bro. Been hot since you got hired. So
what do you think, Diane?
I'm with Mo on that for sure. He should be giving out his all. You know, his days are numbered, I think, here in Dallas. So we'll see. Nothing more to say. I mean, everybody stated in the chat. So
what about you, Rodney?
I think Mike McCarthy was supposed to be hired to enhance the roster that we already had.
Exactly.
He was supposed to get us past what Jason Garrett was supposed to do. He has yet to do that. Now, if he doesn't at least get us 3-3, he should be fired. Point blank, period. He's a Super Bowl head winning coach, and he hasn't enhanced our offense. He's just stealing money at this point. So I don't really care for him.
What do you think, Justin?
I just look at some of the stuff we do, and I'm like, Tampa Bay was known for the center of their defense, and we attacked the middle of the field, and we went at the heart of their defense. And I think like we don't make adjustments, and any good coaching staff makes adjustments, and we just, I mean, for Tampa to come out and say they didn't even watch film on us, they just watched last year's film because they knew we were going to do the same thing. That's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, what you got, John?
I was actually listening to one about through the fan today, and they were talking about the same thing. And they were saying that there's word around the Star that Mike McCarthy doesn't even know the play calling. He doesn't even know the verbiage of his own team. That's why when it comes over the headset, he's okay with it, because he has no idea what he just said to him.
Okay.
Oh my God!
All right. Well, I feel about Mike McCarthy like I already knew what we were getting when we got him. You know, he wasn't. I think I made a video today. He was hired. I said he's gonna kill Zeke's career. Look what's happening.
Yeah.
Spot on. Didn't I tell you that, Rodney?
Yep.
Yeah. And then they got away from the running so quick the other night.
So I'm just saying, this Dorsey Levens, that name ring a bell?
Yeah.
Killed that man's career at the end. But anyway, it's about time that we make a change. We got to make a change for a couple of reasons. You know, I have nothing personal against Mike McCarthy, and he's been an exceptional coach in the NFL. His time has just come and gone. You know, it's time for new blood. I never like the recycles. I don't like recycling.
No.
And that's what the NFL has been, a good old boy system for the longest time. What they do, if you get fired on Monday, you have a job on Wednesday. they've been recycling coaches for the longest time. I'm happy to see some of those young offensive-minded coaches get those jobs, and they're doing pretty well. So I think Mike McCarthy, consultant maybe, but he's got to go. But first of all, we got this guy on here. He's always a troll. He always makes a little cowboy post every day. One but 3 people watch him. Name Howard Scarborough or whatever, House Scarborough or whatever. And the Washington Commodores, Commanders, whatever you want to call them, they beat Jacksonville Jaguars. They beat Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday, and they running around making videos, and man, they going crazy. They made a video. We'll watch the video. Just watch the damn video.
Like, can't believe your doubters had a whole crowd screaming.
They always got that D in their mouth.
You gotta watch it one more time. You gotta watch it one more
Always
time.
got that D in their
Can't
mouth.
believe your doubters had the whole crowd screaming.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear when I say this. Let me be clear when I say this. You don't want Dallas. You never have. You never will. The history of your team says you don't want Dallas. Even with a backup quarterback, we kicking Washington's ass twice this year. You understand me? So y'all can make your little videos. And just for the record, since everybody think they're going to the Super Bowl, the Jacksonville Jaguars in the last 10 years are 51-109. So you beat a 40% win team. You know what I'm saying? You beat a team that hasn't won 40, lost 60% of their games. You beat George Wolf. That's basically what you did, Howard. But you trying, Howard. You really trying. You know, you really trying. It ain't working. You really don't want Dallas. But in a couple of weeks, we're gonna settle all this on the field. I have the utmost confidence in Cooper Rush, especially against Washington, because y'all got Carson Wentz. So I don't even talk no more about that. But you don't want Dallas. I know you don't want Dallas. So that's just the way it is. All right. So the defense. Just give me a quick sentence. How you felt about the defense in the game, Diane?
They did their job. That's what I believe. I mean,
Okay.
That's point blank. They did. They stopped them.
What about you, Rodney?
Lackluster other than Micah Parsons. Nobody else had any hard on the defense.
Mo?
Defensively, I thought we did okay because we did hold Tom to just one. We held him just one touchdown, I think.
Right.
I would like to see Diggs not give up so many yards, but they play better in the offense, so I'm not even gonna get at him.
What about you, John?
I'm good with the defense. Thanks for Marcus Parsons. I mean, I saw one play by D-Law, but they got to come correct, man. They got to come up.
If you'd have told me before the game that the Washington Commanders were only going to score 19 points, I would have told you we was going to win that game. You understand what I'm saying? I would have told you we was going to win that game. You know, but we didn't. We had a lackluster offensive night. However, just like everybody expect more out of Dak Prescott, I expect more out of this defense. We gave up at least an average about 6 yards a carry. That's not a top-notch defense. It might look good that we bend, but we didn't break and we held them in the red zone. But time of possession and crucial plays when they count, I didn't like it. So
they did what every other team does to us. They stretched us out, made our linebackers run sideline to sideline, and they spread us out. Every team plays us that way. They spread us out, and they use Parsons' over aggressiveness to their advantage. And if Parsons wanted to go at Fournette about that chop block, he better get used to it because he's gonna get that people gonna do that to him all year long.
Hey,
so
look,
he just got to be ready.
He didn't get any help from his other captain, his leader. I got to be better than the rookie. Did anybody hear Marcus Lawrence's name called much during the game?
Well, Dorrance Armstrong will have more sacks than him anyway.
We didn't say that, Justin. We
Once.
had to answer the questions as I put them out there.
Once.
The question was, did you hear the Marcus Lawrence name called much during the game?
Outside the
Once.
starting lineup, no.
No show. no show. He's got to be better. You understand what I'm saying? So the defense was okay, but there's a lot of room to grow on the defensive side of the ball. I think Dan Quinn will have them more prepared. But the thing that scares me this week about Cincinnati's gonna strike that ball down the field. The young boy gonna shovel it down the field. So if our defensive ends can't get home, and if we can't figure out where Michael Parsons, what is he? Right now he's a hybrid. He's all over the place. But we got to find out where he's most effective at. I like him straight up the A gap, and I like him right around the end. When we put him at linebacker, I don't need him covering nobody. I need him blowing up that A gap, going straight to the quarterback. You know. So the question I'm asking you guys right now: where should Michael Parsons be used mostly? What's his prime position for you guys? What do you think, Diane?
I think he's where he need to be.
Where was that?
I mean, he was doing his thing.
Linebacker, edge rusher. Which one would you prefer to see him at? Is what I'm asking.
Linebacker.
Okay. Any reason why?
No.
Okay.
No reason. I think
Rodney?
he's better that way.
I think we need to keep him at defensive end simply because he's the only one creating any pressure. That's where he's most effective in this Dan Quinn offense. I mean, not defense.
I got you. Mo?
I will agree with Rodney because just watching him, I feel like that's where he feels most comfortable.
Okay.
Wherever he feels he is most comfortable, that's where he should be. And it looks to me that's what it is.
I would say that TJ Watt DN like position because Dorrance Armstrong was drafted to be a linebacker as well. And we did bring in Anthony Barr to allow Parsons to rush more. So why aren't we doing that?
Right. What do you think, John?
Defensive end, but I agree with Justin. I don't know why we don't do things, and we have the pieces to do it.
Right. I think he does. Wherever you put him, you're gonna get maximum effort. So I agree with all of you guys. You know, however, I think he should get more snaps at defensive end. And the reason I say it is because you got 2.9 seconds to get that ball off. Doesn't matter who you are, you know. And it we base it off what the offense is trying to do to us, you know. But edge rusher, he's a beast, straight up. He's coming off the end. Let's see what some of the people in the chat say. Sharon says defensive end. Lionel says edge for sure. Alexander Demio says edge rusher. And then we got a comment. This Louisiana girl was disappointed Sunday night. My nephew wanted that win or at least a good game for his birthday. Prayers for Dak. We appreciate it. That's a great comment. You know. Now, let's talk about one of our other defensive superstars and how do you guys feel about him? Let's talk about Diggs. You know, he had 11, how many interceptions he had last year?
11.
12?
11?
Yeah.
13?
Somewhere around there.
He had a boatload of them. He led the league in them. Is he having a slump season so far, or is he overrated? I'm going to just ask that question so you guys can answer it. What do you think, Justin?
I don't think he is overrated. I think he's having, with not playing preseason, I think this was our preseason game, essentially.
Okay.
Guys finding their groove, and I think we'll see a better assessment of what he will be. And I think guys have game plan and see what he's good at, and he's seeing a lot of different things. So our safeties are going to have to help out.
What do you think, John?
Take chances.
I agree with Justin. I think he's got to work on his game. I think sometimes he takes too many shots, too many chances. That's why he gets so burnt.
Right.
That's his game plan. That's what he's been doing. He's not going to be able to stop it.
Okay. What do you think, Diane?
I think we'll see more on Sunday. I really do. Like Justin said, this was the pregame for them. You know, they didn't play preseason. Diggs is my guy. I call him Sticky Finger Diggs. So I'm expecting to see some action from him.
Diggs got his handed to him. 13 was running the same play whole game, slant, and we couldn't stop it. It took us till almost halfway the third quarter to realize that we had to back out a linebacker into that curl, and a safety came up and we got an interception. But that was on the defensive coordinator. That's not on Diggs. The scheme was a little off. What do you think, Rodney?
I think Diggs, I mean, everybody has a bad game, and he had a bad game. But this kind of trickles down to the front seven. It's kind of hard to cover an elite Pro Bowl receiver with no pressure on the quarterback to speed that timing up. So, I mean, it's, we just have to see as the season goes. I think, you know what I'm saying? We need to get better at that front seven has to create more pressure, and I think it'll help him out a lot better.
Gotcha. Did everybody answer that one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Monique.
Oh, my bad.
I think Diggs is going to be up for this game. I think he's going to play better because maybe he might look at it as like they both came. Do you all think he's going to be on Chase? Because if he's on Chase, he's probably going to play harder because he doesn't want to get embarrassed.
Right.
Possibly. Maybe it might go back to maybe like a SEC rivalry thing, from college. So we'll see.
Well, all I know is he wasn't one-on-one with Mike Evans the whole game. So I don't expect him to come off his side of the field this game. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna get tested this week. He's definitely gonna get tested because that boy can run. I know that. So it should be a great matchup. But like Ronnie said, if we don't get no pressure, you're gonna need Deion Sanders back there. Straight off the top. And just for everybody that loves Diggs, I love him too. He ain't prime time yet. He prime. I ain't put the clock behind him yet. He prime. He won't prime last Sunday, but he was prime. So he ain't Deion Sanders yet because Deion would have picked 3 or 4 of them little weak.
He's not prime time. He was prime rib.
And he was definitely in that oven.
He was McRib.
Yeah, so we got the pieces on defense, though, to get the job done. We just didn't get them done this week. And what I want to say overall about this game last week, nobody picked us to win. Tom Brady's still a GOAT. He owns the Dallas Cowboys. I know y'all don't want to hear that. He never lost. The boy 45 years old and stood there all night. I'm your dancer for money. I'm your dancer for money. He knew what this is how good Tom Brady was. He looked over as soon as his back foot hit the ground, the ball was out. I was like, damn. Uniform clean. What I told y'all before the game, if Tom Brady uniform clean, what will happen?
You did
It's
say
gonna be
that.
a long game. It's gonna be a long
2
day.
hits.
That was it.
2 times we got to him, but the rest of the times,
Clean pocket.
and they were running all the plays we were supposed to run. The screens, the zooms with the backs, the wide receivers coming across. No, we want to do a goddamn. We got momentum. Well, we done run a flea flicker or something. What was that play?
The triple reverse that would have been ran better at Highland Springs.
Yeah.
Oh man! But here's the deal. Before we wrap it up, man. Before we wrap it up, if you're a Cowboy fan, headaches, heartache, misery is somewhere in your scrap pad. It's somewhere in here. If you're a diehard fan. So if you could tell the Cowboy Nation one comment or one phrase, what would it be? John, start with you.
Keep the faith. We've had it this long. No reason to leave now.
Hey, I like that. What about you, Rodney?
You gotta hold on.
Okay. Monique?
Win, lose, or tie, Cowboys until we die.
Hey, Justin?
Heads up.
Gotcha. What about you, Diane?
till the wheels fall off. And if they do, we ride in that rim.
Oh, what you
Oh, I like that. I
Fred-
like
We
Fred
that.
rim riders.
Flintstone.
We rim riders.
Fred Flintstone, right?
We rim riders.
Yeah,
We
but I
rim
went with
riders.
the feet. Hey, look, man. I think what I'm gonna say is just plain and simple. You're a Cowboy fan or you're not.
Mhm.
They don't get no easier than that because it's too much itching and whining. And we already knew what the problem was. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the problems that we're arguing about today, I could go back and pull some of my videos, and the same people are writing the same thing. So when do we say, okay, we already knew this? That's why I ain't letting my blood pressure go up. We already knew we
And I
already
do
knew
it too. I do
The-
it
the-
too.
the-
I
the
get
O-line-
mad about the things, you know what I'm saying, that I already know where
It's all right to get mad and vent. But there's no need of us six being mad at each other because we don't
Oh
agree
no.
on nothing.
Oh no.
You feel what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, that
Team.
ain't.
We on the
that-
same team.
those
Right,
are- those
thank
are
you.
rich people
That's
problems.
what I'm saying. So
And-
my point
hey,
is,
Rodney.
we can talk about it all, but at
That-
the end
that-
of the day,
That O-line is like the car that she was talking about. That's them 4 donut tires we riding with. We got 4 donuts.
okay, we got a
We're trying
couple
to
more
get to
things
the
we got
gas
to talk
station.
about before we get out of here. Okay, so everybody has been pushing for the Dallas Cowboys to make acquisitions. Okay, if you could bring in one player, we're gonna move. I'm gonna talk for a second so you guys can be thinking. If we could bring in one player, who would it be? Justin, I'm gonna start with you because you usually the man.
New England, Isaiah Wynn, guard/tackle.
Okay. Monique, you ready?
No.
Okay. So what about you, Rodney?
Antonio Brown.
Put that it on.
Put that yes, sir.
Mhm.
Okay. What about you, John?
Odell. I was thinking either Odell or Antonio Brown.
Okay. And what about you, Diane?
I'm not sure.
Aaron Scott says, Sue. If the money's right, I think that'd be a good fit.
Yeah.
He wants $8 million though.
But he's not gonna get that.
Somebody said
Okay.
right.
Somebody said, yeah, Sharon says, Sharon, I'm sorry. Cam as a backup. What are you guys thinking about those quarterbacks they throwing out there? Cam and
He don't fit the culture.
okay, and what was the other one? Jimmy G and there was another one they threw out there too. Cam, Jimmy G,
Fitzmagic,
Fitzmagic.
Gardner Minshew was thrown out.
Yeah.
I'll take Gardner Minshew.
The guy
But-
from Pittsburgh.
I would say that's the Cowboy move.
Mason
to-
Rudolph.
That's
Mason
more
Rudolph.
Cowboy. That's more Jerry Jones. Mason Rudolph is more of a Jerry Jones.
And
move.
here's another name. Joe Hayden.
Hayden.
You know. So John said OBJ, he's hurt. So he's gonna join the injured reserves. Why bring him in? If we trade for a quarterback, we got to give up something, and we're gonna be right back where we started, over the cap. We got to ride this thing out with Cooper Rush, y'all. Unless Cooper
Yeah.
Rush shows us something this weekend that we've never seen in the history of football, we got to ride this thing out with Cooper Rush. And he's been in the system so long, he should know it. Now, if he can execute it or not, I don't know.
Facts.
But between
Yeah, because
between
he
him
gets
and
cut
Greer,
every year.
excuse me.
I said because he gets cut every year and goes through waivers, then we bring him back because he's a bum.
Well,
I know who we should not bring back.
he's on the
though.
roster, so we got to root for him. So,
Mhm.
I
and
know
this is one question, Justin. This is one of my things when we're talking to fans, and every player's a bum, but then you expect to win on Sunday. Tell me how that match up? Tell me how you get up on a Sunday morning, hoping to win, but everybody that can play is a bum. How that work? The Redskins fans should answer this one for me. But I want to know.
I gotta
But-
follow on screen for that one.
Right. But I don't know where y'all get this information from. You know, like every player on the Redskins is a bum. You know what I'm saying? If you want to speak injury prone, what's that defensive
I
end
just
for the
don't know why
Washington.
they stick to Rush.
He on-
You
Chase
know,
Young. You talking
we-
about Chase Young?
Now that's
Chase
injury
Young.
prone.
That's
He ain't been
injury
there but a
prone.
minute, but he's injury prone.
30
But
seconds.
Well, look who he learned
maybe-
from.
maybe
Brian Kerrigan.
maybe the Washington football team fans is actually something I need you for right now. How that feel getting up every Sunday, knowing you probably gonna lose? I don't know. I mean, I know y'all beat Jacksonville, and you thought you won the Super Bowl. You done made a little song. Hold up, let me play the song again.
Can't believe your doubters had the whole crowd screaming.
Hey, get that off, man.
Get the D out your mouth.
How y'all feel? So how do y'all feel? How does that work, man? Because if you put negative energy into something, normally you're gonna get something negative out of it. So every Sunday morning when I wake up, I put all my cowboy gear on and I go to places that I know people are gonna be. Because I want to talk about the Cowboys fans, man. So we about to get out of here, and I need y'all parting shots right now. John, we're gonna start with you. If anything you want to tell the football world right now, ain't got to be about the Cowboys. Anything.
Nah, just good seeing y'all again and stay blessed.
I appreciate you, Monique.
I want to say to my fellow fans, we got to have thick skin, let the haters hate. But one thing you don't take no hate from, and that's the rest of the NFC East. Because
I know
until
that's
they get this broom out our hands, tell them to sit down and hush.
And this is for Howard Scornberger since he's been here.
I'm dead.
Just had to put that out there because people be hating for no reason. What you got anything to tell the people, Rodney?
Let's ride. We got to ride it out with Cooper Rush, man. I don't think we need to make any moves because one move's not going to push the needle because we need so much on both sides of the ball.
That's right.
Bringing in a quarterback, he still has to deal with that shamble of an offensive line. Cooper Rush knows the system. We just going to have to ride it out. Then, you know, if it doesn't work out, that's the GM fault and the coaching staff.
There it is. All right, Justin?
I got a vent. Texas.
You got 30 seconds. Go ahead and get it out.
Texas was going to beat Bama, and Bama fake good team. And the only way y'all can beat us is taking our quarterbacks out. And if Russell Westbrook need help packing his house up, I'm coming. I got you.
Okay. Diane?
Cowboy till I die. That's it. We just got to ride it out.
All I got to tell y'all, we got 16 more games. Until what, year before last year? That was a whole season. Last time I heard. Got a whole season left. 0-1. That don't mean nothing. Hell, we was 0-2 and we were 0-2 and won the Super Bowl. I know I shouldn't be saying Super Bowl, but it slipped off.
Every time we 0-1, we make the playoffs.
Uh-oh.
CJ said that. I think he said that when we were at the game.
Fun fact.
He said that.
Run the damn ball. I mean, man, we're doing some crazy stuff, man. Give it to him again. I mean, I'd rather go 3 yards in a cloud of smoke. It was just pitiful. Them sacks hurt. Them plays for loss hurt. You know, we gotta get back to Cowboys
on
football.
the triple reverse?
Woo. Sharon said, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Appreciate you. Jesse says, run the ball. Regina says, ride or die, Cowboys for life. You know, Diane is just laughing at Howard. Yeah. Hey, look, we appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. I really do. We'll try to be here every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock-ish. You know, because sometimes I'll be running a little bit late, but 8 o'clock-ish, man. Let us know if you want to be on the show. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. And in 4 weeks, 3 weeks now, 2.5, really, we're going to kick the Washington Commanders. And I can guarantee that. We're going to see if Howard comes back on here then. Howard, you got 2 weeks and we may never, ever see you again. Now, Rodney had to block somebody today.
Oh, wow.
What was going on, Rodney?
Oh,
You don't got to get no names.
haters. That's all.
It was just hating.
Haters,
Yeah, it's
like,
one more. It's
all
one
right,
more thing.
no, let me address it. I'm not
Hold
even
on.
gonna.
I got you. But it was one more thing I wanted to bring up before you end the show with that. Wasn't some people worried about how you spent your money? Because I know you wanted to talk about that. Don't worry about the hater. What you got to say? Worry about spending your money? Because I know you wanted to get that off your chest.
Where? Man, it's nothing, man. You know, we got to keep it sports related. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen you go up 95 north 4 to 6 hours to see a green team, maybe a burgundy team, maybe a blue team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you coming on my comments on my post,
right,
and telling me how I'm spending my hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? Go see your team. When we go to see these games, we go to create memories, to have fun. And if we win, that's great. If we don't, you know, we're gonna feel disappointed. But don't watch another man or woman's pockets. You know what I'm saying? When we talk sports, let's have an open mind. If you don't like the Dallas Cowboys, that's okay. Tell me how you don't like the Dallas Cowboys in an intellectual way.
That's what having fun looks like.
Yeah.
In case y'all can't see it. Hold on. Look. That's what having fun looks like. We lost the game, but look at that.
The experience was everything.
Get the uck out my face. Get the uck out my face.
The experience was everything.
I'm trying to tell them they don't understand.
Like I just and that ain't, this weekend's not the first time I've heard of that or seen of that, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it within context. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like debating other fan bases if all you're gonna do is just say the Dallas Cowboys suck. Like, how do we suck? Like, or you never give any kind of, I like this player, or y'all kind of doing good in this area. It's like y'all just suck. Everything sucks.
Hey, look, we're gonna get up out of here on that note, man. Look, keep doing what you're doing, keep smiling, keep shining. It's football season. Talk your sugar, honey, iced tea. I want to thank everybody on the panel that showed up today. We agree on some stuff, we don't agree on some stuff. After the show is all over, back to love, hugs, and kisses, and all that good stuff. High fives, and we Cowboy fans. And I ain't expecting everybody to agree with me, because that would make the show boring. You know, bring your vision, bring your energy, and we're going to mix it all up. Hey, I'm CJTV. We Talk Sports. My panel is here. We're going to be here every week. Come join us. Come on screen. It's interactive. CJTV.